Okay, guys, how is it going? So, if you're watching live, thank you for being here. If not, thank you for tuning in after the fact. So, it's been a good while, and because it's been a good while, we're gonna start fresh. So I know we didn't really have much to go off of in terms of where we left off last, but I figured starting new would be a good way to do this. If you guys want to read all of this, I'm not going to, but if you want to, then you could. You can feel free to pause and go through it, but I am going to ignore it. Yada yada yada. Such, you know, as one does. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, yeah, the summoning has been done. Good job, everybody. Good job. Oh man, what should my name be? We're gonna go with this. I think you guys can see where we're going here. That is my name. Oh boy. Oh, there's a goof. Guess that's my name. Accidentally hit start. Yes, a fine name indeed. Alright, so I have no idea what kind of decks we're going to be choosing from, so hopefully they're not too bad. Yeah, get through the dialogue. No one wants to hear it. Don't play a practice duel. I am very capable at beating all of your butts. You could say that I'm pretty confident, to be completely honest. But, you know, I think as soon as we get through this and we can see what decks we're going to be choosing from, that will certainly tell us, oh boy. Okay, I don't like any of these, so we're going to go with, I think, Luminous Soldier. To be completely honest, I was really hoping for a water-based deck, because I haven't had one in a good while. But, you know, maybe that's something we can work towards as we play through. If our goal is to get water, which I think obtaining some water would be the best way to go about it. Especially for survival, because I mean, like, you need water to live, so naturally a water-based deck would survive the longest, right? I'm thinking that's some pretty solid logic right there. So, we're gonna go for water, which means we have to fight Mako, which means we're gonna end up siding with Kaiba. So we're just gonna skip through all of this dialogue here, get to the point where we get to choose, and sorry, Simon. I know you summoned me and all, but I don't think that it's gonna work out. I mean, he's got the dragon on him. He wears the dragon. It's so sexy. Like, my goodness, that does things to me. let's go. I never liked the going through the dialogue. For those who don't know, I've played this game since I was a child. Side with Yorkists. Sorry. Sorry, Simon McMorrin. Never really said his last name. But for those who don't know, I've played this game for a very, very long time. It's been out for what, like 12, 14 years? And I've played it almost since it came out. On and off, obviously, but like, I played it when it was first out on the PS2, I'm playing it through an emulator right now. Like, I have a lot of experience in this game. Especially because it's kind of the only thing I stream, too. When I stream. Sorry. I know I am not at all consistent. But, you know, we're not even going to look at my deck, we're just going to jump right into it. Because nothing says exuding with confidence than not even looking at your deck. Ugh. Alright. One personal thing I always like to do is bring the camera out a little bit. I always feel like this is a little too close. I honestly couldn't tell you why I think that, though. Okay, so let's... Wing Beast, Warriors, and Beast Warriors. Okay. We're gonna bring you up there to give you that little bonus. And we'll see how you react. Okay. Spellcaster. I forget, can I combine you two? I hope so. Nope, can't do that. Alrighty. So we're gonna can we combine those? I have a feeling we can't. I have a feeling that that's a no-go. So I'm gonna keep you guys right there. Okay, so we have a Thunder Dragon, which is very nice indeed. Just in case you're not a fairy, I'm gonna keep Winged Dragon there. Move you up. Let's see. Warrior. Move you over here. Give you that little boost. Okay, there we go. Oh. Hold up. Okay, okay. Alright, I forgot to, I forgot to abbreviate the fights. That's something we're gonna have to do. But once it's my turn, it won't be too hard to do that. Okay. Monster battle abbreviated. Boom, done. Let's see, you are a not friendly person. So I'm going to bring you up there. Keep you where you are, and pray. What do you do? Okay, you fell for it. You moved over there. I'm good with that. I made you abbreviated! Gosh darn it, how'd I mess that up? Alright, so let's... Alright. Oh, we had to actually... Okay. I see what I did there. That was a me thing. That was my bad. Okay. So, what do I have to summon here? Nothing great. So... I'm gonna keep you where you are. Let's just figure out what the hell you are. Oh, hi, Keymace. What did Keymace do? All cards are... Shift all cards to defense position. Okay. Okay. So my Thunder Dragon can kill that if it's in defense position, but it's definitely gonna get moved. So let's just keep on with that. Keep on keeping on. And leave that where it is. Because ideally, we're gonna keep that chasing me in a loop. Chasing my leader. Yeah, my deck leader. And it seems like that's working. The problem is, because it's a fairy, Mountain powers it up. So I can't use Thunder Dragon to kill it because they have the same attack. So, I mean, I can, but that just means that they both die, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like it when they die, because that means less strong monsters for me. Okay. So how are you reacting to this? Killing your own cards. Alright, solid strategy. I see no flaws in that. Let's see what you killed. Just a Skelingel. Skelingel. I never knew how to pronounce that. Aqua and a warrior? Let's see what that can make. Nothing. It makes nothing. Good to know. What are you? Ooh, you're something I can kill. There we go. What was that effect? Cancels all power increases or decreases of an enemy monster in battle. Does not cancel bonus effects such as terrain or leader ability effects. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Now my question is, does it cancel them permanently or just for the battle? Because that would be interesting to find out. Ooh, we have a Kaiser Dragon in here. And an Occupy. Okay, so we have some heavy hitters. We're gonna force this lass here to surrender. Because there's no better way to win, to be completely honest. And we're gonna end it. And there we go. Goodbye. Starting out strong with this new deck. For those who are just tuning in, or were not tuned in at the very beginning, since it's been a good while since I've streamed, I am just doing clean slate on this playthrough. I hit new game. Don't worry, I did not get rid of my Immortals. I swapped over to a different memory card slot in the emulator, so I wiped something that was barely even touched. Do not worry. I don't think I could even destroy that OP deck. Alright, so we got a Fake Trap, Skelingel, and Doma the Angel of Silence. Okay. And if you've watched my streams in the past, welcome back. It is good to see you in the audience. If not, welcome to the stream. I primarily stream Duelist of the Roses, but every now and then, if I'm feeling consistent, I'll stream something else. So we're going to move on to Tristan now. And feel free to comment, have a conversation with me, ask me questions, things like that. Be like, oh, hey, where the hell have you been? You said you were going to be consistent, and that was 3 months ago. I mean, like, do whatever. Whatever you feel is necessary if you wish to communicate. I am happy to talk back. So we're gonna do that and end the turn. I love and hate dueling Tristan because he's so predictable and easy. Like, other than Chakra, he doesn't really have any heavy hitters. And that's unfortunate because he never plays it. So it's almost a guaranteed win, but it gets really boring really quick if you duel him enough times. So, we are not going to allow that to happen. Spellcaster... yeah, we'll push you. Ooh, he gonna die. That's fine, though. Move you up. Throw you into defense position, and we'll end it at that. See where this goes. Okay. Not good. Not good start. Alright. Not the best. But, you know, it's a learning experience. We can do this. Pyro. What's your effect? All spell cards are destroyed. That doesn't help me very much. So we're gonna... put you over here. And you over here. I'm gonna take that hit from years ago so I can do this. Because that can get him to start running, which means he'll start trampling his own cards because he always moves to my right, going over to this corner. That is always where he runs 9 times out of 10. So, ideally, he'll start oh! Okay. So he's not gonna trample his own cards. He's switching it up a bit. Look at that. Okay, so we got the hit from years ago, or Verzigo, however you pronounce it. We're going to just continue with the barrage. Keep attacking, keep chasing him into that corner, because the farther he runs, the closer he can be pinned. So we're gonna keep things going. Keep things going, run away, because you can't double move anymore now that you're off the dark space. Keep moving you over. And this is gonna be a pretty quick duel. I am very confident in that. What are you, warrior? You're not too fun. But let's just get rid of you. Just so you're no longer a threat to me by any means. Continue the barrage this... oh, okay. I guess I won't be continuing the barrage. But he is spellbound, which is good to see. Let's move you up. Nothing he has will be able to take me out with what's on the field. Especially at this stage. Okay. Let's mix fish and warrior and see what happens. Oh, okay. So okay, I don't think I've seen WoW Warrior before. He's cool. Should we, you know, why not? Alright, that was a bad decision. I am not happy we made that decision, but it was a decision nonetheless. We're gonna just go from there. Okay, Durdek. he stayed in attack, I would have won that, but he definitely would have countered with deep sea fish. Oh, why did you not attack me? That sounds like a really stupid thing to do, because I am very weak. Alright, what specific? Light and earth. You are earth. You are light. You are earth. Okay, okay. So let's throw you down and power up this buddy right here. Now, he should be strong enough to just go on a crusade. Because if Deep Sea Fish didn't do anything before, I kind of doubt that he's going to do anything now. And if so... Honestly, it baffles me why he didn't do anything. And, like, he's making all the wrong moves right now. Like, the AI is almost purposefully bad in critical decision-making. And I don't know if they meant to play on the trope that Tristan's an idiot, or just has little to no experience dueling. But, like, I don't know. Because, like, I can do this. Just, oof. Like, with this deck, I probably should have lost. Okay, okay. That was... Lost a little bit there. But, like, I should not be winning by this margin. Like, that should not have just happened. The AI is just so dumb at times. And it really shows with Tristan. I don't know if they have different AIs for different duelists, or if they just have different codes for different situations in monsters in general, that they just switch up, that like each duelist just uses a different strategy in the same AI based on what cards they have. I don't know how that works for this game specifically, but Tristan's just a dummy most of the time. That is one constant that I know of. Alrighty, we are almost 30 minutes in, where I think the first 5 or so minutes I had the starting soon screen up just to give anyone that had a notification a chance to pull it up, be waiting, and not really miss anything. So, this is gonna be a toughie, I already know it. Do Rock and Fairy mix? We're gonna find out. No, they don't. They do not mix. But I'm gonna throw you in defense position, because that is my only hope right now. I'm definitely gonna encounter some problems here, because she often uses Harpy Lady Sisters and Harpy Lady Dragon. So that's gonna be a genuine hurdle for me. Do Pyro and Fairy mix? No, they don't, once again. So that's unfortunate. Let's move you up because you can attack at least a little bit. But I'm gonna keep my leader back. Okay. I know Kaiser Dragon is gonna be very beneficial to me once I eventually draw him. Much else, I am not sure what it can do for me. Let's just keep moving you up. Let's do this to get some things out of the way. Bring you up a little bit so you're powered up where the Harpies will not be. Okay, so there's the first Harpy Lady. Not a great thing. Not a great thing at all. Ooh, but you are a very great thing. Let's throw you down, and you'll naturally want to attack it, which will get you out of the way, which will be very nice for me. Because one less Harpy Lady in the world is a freaking godsend. Thank you for falling into my trap. Goodbye. Alrighty. So let's see, what can we do from here? I hate that we can't do much. Like, it's really frustrating a good bit, to be completely honest. I'm gonna move you over. Can these two mix? Yes, they can. Okay, what are we making? What are we making? Celtic Guardian. Face up in defense position, all effects involving taking card's control are rendered ineffective. That doesn't help me. Legendary Sword can make you 1900, but like, oh, that's just not great. I was hoping for more. I was really hoping for more. Because that's, this is probably another Harpy Lady or a Harpy's pet dragon. And I'm really not looking forward to finding out which. I'm gonna throw you down and then put you in defense. And move you back and move my leader over. And we're gonna move you up. I think that's how we're gonna play it. Because technically, I could, if I can get my life points above hers. Oh, it's Peacock. Oh my god. If I can get my life points above hers and then wait out 94 turns, I technically also win. But I know that's not gonna happen. So that is not an effective strategy for me. Why do you exist? I don't want you to be alive. Is that bad to say? No, because it's about a character. It's fine. It's fine. It's Yep, knew nothing was gonna come of that, so we're gonna bring you up. Bring you back. This is... I don't think I'm gonna win this duel, to be completely honest. Because I don't have anything that can directly counter some of the high life points, not life points, high attack power monsters that this deck can create. Like, I don't have much of anything for that. But I do have Aeronite Parshath, which I didn't know I had. Okay. So we're gonna hold on to you as a bit of a trump card. And we're gonna throw some fake trap out here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then move Goddess with the third eye up. Because if that's a monster and that's a monster, I'd much rather them both attack so I can get him to double move so he'll flip up and I know what he is. Because that'll be really good. Well, I mean, it'll be good and bad. Because it'll be bad because that card will be able to double move from that point on. But it'll be good because I'll know what it is. Or not. I guess just not. Okay. I get it. I get it. That's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. This is fine. Nothing is fine. This duel is going terribly and I'm going to lose it. There's at least that. But I'm not too optimistic about this specific duel. We're definitely gonna have to try it again, see what options are there, yada yada yada. You're not that great. You don't benefit me. I mean, I'm gonna try this, but there's not really much that it can do. Unless, what's your leader ability? Just increase movement. So that thing's gonna drop down to 2200 when it goes onto the wasteland. Fuck it, let's just test for traps. Move you back, keep you where you are. Okay, that's what we're doing for now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for now. Really not too big of a fan about this duel. Not really at all. You're a spellcaster. It's just, I don't have too many options, which is frustrating. So let's see. Let's just get rid of what I can that's not gonna last me. Okay, so what are you making? Okay, you're making that again. So Aqua and Warrior will turn into him. What happened here? Oh, goodness. Okay, so you're scared. That's interesting, because you can probably end the duel with certain monsters if you attack me there. Holy shit. Alrighty, let's see how you play it. Yep, there we go. That's the move. At least it's paralyzed. I mean, it won't be forever, but like, at least we can have a little bit of a delay in there. Okay, Kaiser Dragon's looking nice. You can take out Peacock, but he can't take out Harpy's Pet Dragon, not even close. So we're just gonna, unfortunately, just run through these guys. Lead you back more, lead you back again. It's just really unfortunate, because I know I can't do anything right now. I'm surprised that it has, that she hasn't moved anything further up. Like Peacock, I'm surprised that thing hasn't just gone out and decimated me. Because she's kept that still for a good while. Ooh, Bright Castle will be my savior with Kaiser Dragon. Alright, so we're going to, kill you. Sorry, Celtic Guardian, even though he's stronger by a little bit, still stronger. And move you down not to attract attention. And we're going to place you down right here. That way I can still draw something, but I'll still gain some stars. Okay. I may only have 800 life points, but I have managed to dock her a few too. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna have to check that effect. Okay, we can do this. I have maybe like 1% faith? What do you do? While this card is face up in the defense position, all your winged beast monsters are awarded gotta be kidding me. Wait, Winged Beast? Winged Beast. Oh, yeah, because you're 3,000 now. I see that. I see that. I see what you're doing. Okay. Kaiser Dragon, meet Bright Castle. That's gonna be my, my trump card. It's gonna be the one thing I really hope does not get paralyzed or anything. So I don't remember what traps she has. Which is the... Oh, it's giving me hope. Kaiser Dragon gives me hope that I can maybe win this duel because I have Bright Castle. But... Oh, hard but. If any trap is triggered around him, I no longer have something that can win for me. Which is gonna be really hard. What am I gonna draw? Nothing fun. Keep moving you over. Move you down. Let's keep you occupied, because I know you're not gonna do anything productive. Punishment Eagle. That's gonna be... Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. That's certainly gonna be a hard one to figure out. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in us. Maybe. Maybe I believe. I could believe. Possibly. Maybe? I don't know. It could happen. It could maybe happen. Maybe, possibly, potentially, who knows. You're 24. Ooh, I can throw Parshath in front of you and allow me to clear. I'm gonna keep Wing Dragon because you can double move. But I'm gonna throw Parshath right in front of you. So if you naturally attack it, we'll be all set. Don't want to move you over one, because then if this is something that can move, it's going to attack me. I do not want to deal with that right now, to be honest. Okay. Ugh. Sorry for the yawn, it is past midnight. I decided to stream a little late. But I figured better late than never. Because never was apparently what was going on. Okay, moving over. Keeping you in defense position. It's almost like the AI can read my power. Okay, these are promising. Let's just waste you to... Oh, okay. Can't do that yet. Neither of you are going to be useful, so let's just get rid of them. Definitely put you in defense. Fuck. Okay, I lost. There's literally nothing I can do at this point. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Just ending it there, because once he attacks, once she attacks with Harpy's Pet Dragon, I am done for. Honestly, that almost did it. Okay, so there is a possible way I can win with this deck. That has been established. But I need to get so damn lucky. And I am not a fan of that. At all. Okay. Thank you for the GG. Oh. I've never actually... No, I think I've started with this deck once before. But I do not remember it well enough. Let's actually take a look at at this deck and see what we're dealing with. Okay. Ooh, Burning Land. I am very sad that I did not pick that up. Okay, okay. With Burning Land, I have a serious chance. Because with, for those of you who don't know with this game, the terrain cards will just change the terrain. So if I throw that in the middle of the, on the middle of the board, no more mountain for 2 spaces any direction. Which, that will give me one hell of an advantage, my gosh. Let's see, is there anything I can throw into this deck? That's not too great. Okay. Nothing I can really throw in. So we're gonna hope that second time's a charm. We're gonna really hope that second time's a charm with this one. Alright, bring out that camera a little bit. Let's see what we can do. It would have been way too easy if I picked up Burning Land right now. Let's be honest. We're gonna throw you down in defense position right here, and we're gonna end it. If I wanted to play cheap, I could lose or surrender every time I don't have Burning Land first pickup, but I feel like that would just be not great. Like, I feel like that'd be a really cheap way to win this. So, I'm not gonna do that if I can win this duel. Because I don't want to be stuck on here for too long, you know. I feel like there's no real benefit in doing that. So for the sake of moving on and finally getting to our beautiful water monsters that I completely forgot, totally didn't forget, that I wanted to do with this deck, we need to get to the next duelist. Because Mako is next, and I can duel Mako till the cows come home to stock up some water monsters. Okay. What are you making? Oh! Okay. That could be nice. I can move my leader over here. My god. Okay. Figuring things out as we go. Alright, didn't move any far forward, so my guess, if I had to guess, would be that this is not a monster. Let's test something. Okay. You can still put things in defense position. That card has not been played yet. So we're gonna move you over, throw down Trachodon, but we're gonna get rid of you two first. I don't expect anything to combine there. We're gonna just send you up the corner, because if something fairly weak thinks it's a little ballsy and wants to attack, that'll be a really good quick way to get some life points down. Oh, there we go. And this is what will win us the duel, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's so beautiful to look at. I love it so much. Hooray. Let's keep you moving up. Move you over here, you up. Let's just keep everything in normal terrain for now. Because I want all battles, as if they cannot be on my terms, I want them to be on normal terrain. Okay, there's Elegant Egotist, so there's... and a power increase. That's not fun. I don't want that. Ooh, thunder... What could I do for Thunder Drag? Twin-Mouth Dark Ruler. Or Twin-Mouth Thunder Dragon, sorry, that's what I'm trying to think of. I don't remember what combination makes that one. But so for now, we're just going to do this. Actually, we're just gonna... Okay, good job, me. Wasted another potentially good combination. Keep you where you are, you where you are, you where you are. Move you up. And yeah, put Luminous Soldier in normal terrain. That's good. I think that's a good strategy here. What have we got? Okay, Empress Judge. Okay, strong monster. Certainly something to be feared. Yep, you got rid of my fake trap. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we get to see what I've got. What am I picking up here? Nothing too significant. Great. Fairy Warrior. Fairy and Warrior did not make something that can kill Empress Judge. What about Fairy Thunder? I don't think that'll do anything, but... Oh, I don't wanna... Why do you have to look strong right now? Screw it, I'm putting you two down. And just throwing you in defense position. You in defense position. Keep you moving up. You in defense position. So that's really all I can do at this point. I need to pick up something useful, but the problem with that is that I only have 1 star. So in clearing my hand, I've been wasting stars, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Goodness gracious, okay. Hello, you are painfully close to me, and I do not like it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move this way. We're going to... Do we put something down? Ah, this is where the dilemma comes in. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I have to throw these guys down. Put you in defense position. Because I know that that thing's gonna be really freaking powerful. Ugh, it's such... Ugh. It's always got a way of making me not like it. Oh, shit, you were only bird face. Okay. Interesting. I figured you'd be stronger. Alright. Okay. So that's what you made. I figured that was going to be a Harpy Lady with an Elegant Egotist, and then something else to make it even more powerful. If it's only bird face, that's... Oh, that's so easy. Okay. I mean, it's not easy because it's still a pain in the ass and I can't kill it right now. But that makes my problem a lot easier. So you're gonna throw you down. That way, I can maybe get it to attack and get paralyzed again and help delay it for another set. I'm not really sure how... I'm not really sure how it's gonna go down, to be honest. But we're hopeful. We are hopeful. Throw you into defense. Oh, here it is. Here's Harpy Lady Sisters. So maybe that's what it was. She just moved it over one. Okay, so if I give Neo... Oh no, Neo's a spellcaster. Why does this have to be so difficult? I am not a fan. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I have faith. I have so much faith in myself. It's almost like it's at 0. Okay, so we're gonna move him up. It worked, so that's great. Can we try mixing warrior and spellcaster? Because I know I can't beat 21. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna make anything, but figured it was worth a shot. Let's just see where this goes. Alright, so you're moving back to attack it. That makes sense. So what can we potentially bait you into? I need Kaiser Dragon. I need it. I need it. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I am running out of options here, my dudes. This is not gonna be fun. Okay, so that's certainly something. I didn't expect that. Figured Birdface was going to attack while I was right next to it, not behind it. That certainly just bought me a little bit of time. And see, the thing is, 3 monsters are right there. So I know not all of these are monsters. I could, not I will. Let's just figure shit out. Glad I found that. You know, really glad I found that. So at most, I'm assuming these 2 are monsters maybe, because they're not in defense position. I don't care about you, Moon Envoy. I really, really don't care. Like, at all. Okay. Let's throw you down right here so I can build up some stars. Move you up. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's see. What can we do from here? I genuinely... I want to try and get something back over here, but I don't think I'll be able to do it in time to put it in defense position to drag one of these 2 over. I think Harpy Lady Sisters is gonna get the Empress Judge treatment, where it's too far away from anything to be prompted to move, except for maybe Wing Egg Elf. So we're gonna figure that out. We're approaching 1 hour, guys. Or give or take 5 minutes for what you guys have actually been able to watch, because I know I had the starting soon thing up for a little bit. Okay, yeah, they both moved in. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted, of course, he said, terribly sarcastically. Let's just get rid of all of you guys. Yeah, didn't expect anything. Throw you in defense. Maybe we can stun both of them. Let's just go for it. Honestly, might as well at this point. So if I can get lucky enough to do that again next turn, and she stays on mountain, I win. Which, not gonna lie, not how I thought I'd be winning this, but I'm gonna take what I can get, to be honest. Okay, moved far enough away. Birdface keeps getting in the way of Harpy Lady Sisters. That's intriguing to me. Why would you keep messing that up? Okay. Well, that solves some problems for me, but it also makes more. I don't remember how strong that ritual card is, or how strong it's supposed to be. Okay, we've got Kaiser Dragon. Either way, it should still be light, so I'm gonna end it with Bright Castle regardless next turn. That will be my plan of attack. We'll move you down 1, because if you don't feel threatened enough to move, I can just jump over twice, which will be very nice. Huh, did a little rhyme there, what do you know. But yeah, if I can make Twin Mouth, Dark, or whatever that card is, if you know what I'm trying to reference, awesome. If not, I hope I can make it next turn so I can, like, accurately tell you all about it. Okay, so we're gonna move you over, move you out of the way. We're gonna try this. And let's hope it works. So this is gonna be fun. Hopefully. Oh, here we go, here we go. That's what I wanted. Twin-handed Thunder Dragon. Bye, sisters. It was nice knowing ya. But goodbye. Goodbye. That's always fun to have. Okay, then there's you. So I'm gonna put you in defense position. Oh, guess I can't do that anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna move you. Just in case that thing can double move, I'm gonna move it back. Because I don't want to put him on mountain terrain if that's gonna end up hurting me in the long run. Alright, so that dragon's... Okay, defense position. Oh! Okay. That's a lot of power-ups. I don't want to fight that. Hi, Serpent Knight Dragon. How are you? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. I want to kill you. Oh, no! Hi, sisters. Yeah, you better go in fucking defense position. You better do that. Because you're gonna die. You ain't gonna live if you don't. What's your effect? Point bonus when battling spellcasters. Okay. Let's move you up. See them run away. So that'll be nice to see for once. Anything I can throw onto you? Let's see what Pyro does. Nothing. Pyro does nothing. I don't know why I expected anything, to be honest. But we're winning, which is very nice. I like winning. Winning is always good. Winning always makes me happy. I just hope I never have to fight whatever got that approximately 1500 power up. Yeah, that's right. Stay in defense position. Because I can do this. Oh, I love that I can do this. Goodbye. Oh, I don't want that. You, stop. Deficient aqua mix? Nope. No, they don't. But it's better. I'd rather have it die here. Actually, I don't want it to die. Oh, why does life have to do this to me? We can do it. We can get through it. We got this. I think. Oh, I'm so jealous that you can do things like that. Oh, why? Why? Why you do this? Alright, how strong is that harpy lady? That's a strong harpy lady. I mean, my twin-headed thunder dragon is stronger, but that is a strong harpy lady. Can pyro and something mix? We might as well try it. Nope, nothing. I don't know why I was hopeful, but let's just slowly weed down what I have until I don't have anything anymore. For those of you guys who have been sticking around, thank you very much. I do notice you guys. I appreciate it more than you know, even though I do not stream enough to show that gratitude. But I do genuinely appreciate it. Because I love to do this when I can and have the motivation to. And take R314MP4Go, if that's how you say your name. Take a page out of his book and comment. Something that I can see. Something that shows that there's actual people on the other side. Something that tells me that I'm not all imagining this and that I live inside a simulation. Because, you know, that's wonderful. I love interaction. I don't get enough of it. I sound like I'm some kid locked in his basement all day. I'm not. But, like, I might as well be. Okay, so, what's going on with you? I don't... That's definitely a trap. So, I'm gonna get rid of you. Because I do not want to risk Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon if this thing is a bottomless trap hole or something of the like. I would much rather that be something that I can afford to die. Spellcaster, Fairy, Thunder... You know what, let's throw Parshath over here. It sounds like a good idea. Totally, said the man who's talking to himself, rambling, hoping someone out there in the void can hear him back. Beautiful stuff. Eloquent, as some might say. Let's keep moving you guys over. Okay. little thing. Okay, you're not a trap. So I can move you over. We're slowly getting there, guys. We might be able to win. Might. Heavy on that might. Okay. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Oh, he would be so good if... Ooh, hello, monstrous bird. Okay. Parshath's not strong enough to fight it. Let's get Legendary Sword out of the way. Move you back. Oh, you're... Oh, no. I goofed. Oh, he's definitely going to attack Amazon. Oh, that's... Why did I not see that coming? It's definitely gonna happen. I get it. It's a Harpy's pet dragon. Can I kill you? Oh! Okay. Move you over, move you down, get you the hell out of the way. And I have nothing to pick up, so there's no point in wasting my hand right now. And we're going to just end it there. Maybe we can salvage this. Who knows? That Harpy's pet dragon is definitely too strong. God damn it. Okay. Just gonna do what I can, get you out of the way. End it there. Just, honestly, that little things is all I can do at this point. Which is really sad. Okay, that he just died. That was a very stupid move. Thanks, man. Alright, so this is either... She either has, like, Mirror Force or something, which I don't think this deck has, or I just won. Let's find out. Let's find out, because now I'm feeling... Oh, yes! There we go! Oh, to be completely honest, guys, I did not think that we were gonna win. Okay, here we go, here we go. We can now move on to Mako. But I want to grab a Monster Reborn. Almost. Damn it. Okay. Invisible Wire is good, though. Invisible Wire we can use. I'm definitely throwing that in the deck. Okay. Yeah. I get it. I got your Rose card. Yeet. Now we can go there, where Mako's gonna take us halfway over, and then be like, haha, you only get across if you beat me in this duel. As one does, naturally. So, we're going to... Fake Trap is good because it's a disposable card that I can just... Honestly, ironically enough, Fake Trap was most effective in that last duel. Or it would have been, potentially. So what is the weakest? Hard armor. Get you out of here. Throw invisible wire in. Anything else I can throw in? Let's... Doma, no. Scalingal, no. Sleeping Lion, no. No. Okay. I think I'm gonna throw in another Fake Trap just as another feeler card. So, what should we take out? I'm gonna say... you. Alright. I keep telling myself to stream consistently, but as hard as I try, I never actually do. My last stream was a few months ago. I got real caught up with summer classes, work, and internship I had over the summer, so I didn't really have too much free time overall. So the free time I had, I didn't spend doing things like streaming. I just spent it like with myself or with my friends or things like that. But I'm at college now. I don't have classes on Monday or Fridays, so I'm hoping that I can stream at least once a week on either of those days. And depending on where you live, I'm not sure where you're located. Right now, it is 1 in the morning on a Saturday. So, like, this past day was a Friday for me. But yeah, I hope that you can, I hope you can come back for future streams. I love having interaction. Every now and then I get someone who comes in who just has a wild conversation with me about either Yu-Gi-Oh, other things, regardless of what it is. And it's always a fun time. And I have some guys who will stick around for my streams, but they'll never really comment anything. I'm looking at you, Commander Root. I see you in the chat watching and not saying anything. I love you. Thank you for continually supporting me by watching my streams, but please talk to me. But other than that, I mean, it's every now and then that someone will actually talk. I'm gonna move him to the side. I know he has a lot more stronger things that he can use. Case in point. Glad I did not just throw him out there. So what are we gonna do here? Not too many great options, to be completely honest. So we're gonna throw these out. Didn't do anything. Got it. Okay, we're just gonna bring you as close as I can, because why not? Karushin and Aqua Dragon are gonna be two big things to avoid here. Alright, glad that he is spellbound. That's very nice. Oh, that's no problem, my dude. Honestly, you've talked more than most people who watch my streams do. So, I very much appreciate that. Your spell... Oh, if only I could summon you, that would have been very nice! Oh well. We're going to just throw you there. That way I can maybe get you in defense position before he attacks. That would be very beneficial. Oh, that's not fun. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Am I gonna be ballsy? I'm gonna be ballsy, and I'm gonna be so ballsy that I'm gonna clear my hand. So let's... Good to know. But we're gonna see where this goes. Because I know I'm gonna lose life points on this, but I want to make a dent in his at least. Throw you in defense position, you over, and we'll end it there. Ooh, okay. Why would he kill that? That just doesn't sound smart at all. Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but he gave that thing a power boost. Oh my god, why would you do this to yourself? Yeah, that was a Kairyu with high tide. You're just asking to lose here. Because, like, I'm gonna do this. Oh my... This was much quicker than I anticipated. Holy crap, okay. That was an easy win. So much better than my Valentine. Holy crap. Look at that. And there's a chance at Kairyu, which I love that card. Oh, there's so many chances for him. How do I miss? There we go. There we go. Okay. We're gonna add both of those cards to the deck, and we're gonna duel him again. Because my goal is to build up on cards like Kairyu, where they can morph the terrain around them, and cards that can benefit from that. Which is partially why I enjoy like the fish, sea serpent type of decks, especially with like cards like Roaring Ocean Snake, Aqua Dragon, Kairyu, things like that. They're always so beneficial to me. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of both Eldines. We're gonna put in Power of Kaishin and Kairyu. And we're gonna go from there. Alrighty. So we're gonna go to Mako one more time. It'll probably be more than one more time, to be completely honest. But we're definitely gonna grind him a little bit to try and build up what we can stack into our deck that'll work. Taking a sip of my water, and then we can go right into this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So we're just gonna end it there. Build up what we can do, and then once we have something that'll work, we'll just jump right into it. Thanks, man. I've been playing this, I don't know if you were on the stream when I mentioned it earlier, but I've been playing this game since it came out, like 13, 14 years ago, on and off. I used to play it a lot as a little kid, and it has really... I'm gonna use him. It's really been like my go-to game that I've always been able to play, whether on a PS2 or on an emulator like I'm doing right now for streaming purposes. It's always been my go-to game to just sit and play and grind over and over again, and like I've never really lost interest in this game, which I am very, very thankful for. So a lot of it, and like strategy for specific duelists and how cards work with each other, a lot of that is almost second nature to me. But like if you play any game long enough, it can be like that for you too. So we're just gonna direct attack him right there. Man, I love advanced movement for these guys is so good, because if the AI messes up and doesn't play as defensively as it could, like it just did right there, like, you can really take advantage of that. Because that is another easy win right there. That if he played his cards differently, could have definitely turned out a different way. Alright, so let's try to get some Kairyshins. Not a Kairyshin. Not a Kairyshin. Kairyshin! Alright. So we're gonna put Root Water and Kairyshin in there. Throw those guys into the deck. Really build up the water presence we have. Especially where we're gonna be grinding Mako for a little bit. Because the more advanced movement we can get, and the more likelihood we can have with drawing these guys, the better it's gonna be. So, what weak guys? I'll throw those two out and put these two in. Sounds good to me. I hope everyone watching is having a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is wherever you are watching this. It is a very late night for me, where it's 1:20 in the morning, but wherever it is for you, I hope you are genuinely enjoying it and are having a nice and relaxing time. We're gonna wait another turn so we can play Kairyshin, because that's gonna be a really nice draw. Especially because he didn't power up right there, so whatever he has there is gonna be fairly weak. So we're gonna throw you down. Jump up onto you. Hello, Red Archery Girl. How you doing? Alright, so this is gonna be a fairly quick one again. I'm hoping he can start playing defensively, block my paths a little bit, just do something to extend the length of the duel. Because the more cards I can destroy, the more cards I can possibly get. Ooh. Okay, I'm still gonna kill you. But I'll save the direct attack for next turn, because, like I was saying, the more cards you destroy, the more cards you can pick from in the graveyard slot machine. So, that is certainly something to look out for in terms of trying to maximize what you can get. Let's see. Let's try and entice you into attacking. Okay. So let's see how he reacts to that. Alright, he's just not going to. Okay. So we're going to throw you right here. Just give him a direct attack, because why not? Then we're gonna destroy you. Hello, Mech Bass. And then we are going to take out whatever that card is, hopefully with Amazon of the Seas. Ooh, Change Slime. Okay. That's gonna be fun. So you can't kill me, but you may be enticed with your new attack to take on swordsmen from a foreign land, which that'll be really good. No, you don't. Okay. Ooh, okay, is that going for swordsman, or is that going... No, it's going for Amazon. Hello, Rootwater. How are you doing? Alrighty, alrighty. Man, it amazes me how old this game is, and compared to, like, how good the gameplay can still be. We're gonna just end it right here. Try and get some more Kairyu-Shin. Get a third one to throw into the deck. Maybe if we can get a 3 in a row on that. Who's the hardest character for me? I'd say the... Ooh, who would the hardest be? I think I have the most consistent losses against Pegasus, but as long as you have a decent deck that can counter some of the natural hindrances that his map can have, with the toon terrain decreasing everything other than toon monsters and his overabundance of spell cards and traps, you can certainly get over those hurdles fairly easily if you have the right cards. But I'd have to say Pegasus, because 9 times out of 10 my deck is not well equipped to take that on during like an initial playthrough. Alright, so let's try and get Kairyu-Shin. 1. Almost. Alright, so that's a good one, that's a good one. So we got Kairyu-Shin, Red Archery Girl, and High Tide. High Tide is definitely going to be something good that we can have with us, because that's another direct power-up for Kairyu-Shin. So we're going to throw all 3 of those in there. Let's get rid of you. You. And... yeah, we'll get rid of Goddess. High Tide, Red Archery Girl, and a third and final Kairyu-Shin. Alright, and our deck cost is still only 851 too, which is really good. Okay. So we're gonna go back into it. Who knows, maybe we'll have an entirely stacked version of Mako's deck by the time we're done with this. Alrighty. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, Fish and Sea Serpent, so I can do that. That'll work. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna run. He's gonna run away. Like a little baby boy. He's gonna power up and not do anything. What am I gonna draw? Burning Land. Okay. Let's take advantage of that, actually. Let's seriously take advantage of that. So I won't be able to double move, but that's still gonna be really nice for my not having a fully built water deck yet. Defense position, okay. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Hello, you? Oh, is he the one that spawns in a nearby area? No, what was his effect? 1,000 bonus points when battling fish. Oh! That would have been real bad against root water. I'm very glad I did that. Okay. Good job, me. Definitely thought that through. I'm sure of it. 100%. Okay, so let's try to entice you into attacking. And we're going to direct attack with root water. Take advantage of that double movement whenever we can. Just in case you're a little too strong for him. I'm gonna give him a chance to attack my swordsman from a foreign land. Alright, he's just gonna run over his own card. Sounds good to me. The more you shoot yourself in the foot, the better. We're going to go over... let's start getting rid of some stuff. Ooh, hold on. If I can pick up a Thunder card, I can make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon again, and Thunder gets powerful on both mountain and water. So we're gonna hold off on that. We're going to attack with Root Water. Hello, Zone Eater, how are you? That'll be very nice as far as transformations go. So I'll try to get that at the end of this duel. Let's see what you are. Oh, okay, so you'll take each other out. Nothing bad, nothing bad. Let's see. And we'll move Kaiser Dragon up, because if he can direct attack, that would be a very beneficial win. Okay, there's a chance that he just made an Aqua Dragon. Yep, he made Aqua Dragon. Good thing he attacked Swordsman from a foreign land, though, because that's an immediate death. Thank you, card effects. My goodness, so effective. Let's see what he combined to do that, though. So he did Octoburster and Kairushi. So, Aqua and Sea Serpent. Ooh. Look at this, guys. Going for round 2. I realize that probably wasn't the smartest way to go about that. But, you know, it's fine, everything's fine, this is fine. There's technically a chance that he could easily kill me next turn because that was a bit of a blunder. But, yeah, he just won. Good job, me. That was a bad decision. That was a bad decision indeed. Oh, that was... Oh, boy. Okay. Live and you learn. Off to do it again. Alrighty. I'm confident that we can get back on that. So let's just dive right back in. Water, pun included. Alright, so let's just get right into this, see if there's anything I can... Alright, there's nothing I can double summon, so we're just going to send all this out and hope for the best. Oh, okay. Not what I was thinking of, but hey, I'll take it. I will certainly take it. Alright. I genuinely was not expecting that. Okay, Aeronite Parsha. So I'll wait a turn so I can summon him and bring Bright Castle along with them. And we'll just keep bring him. That sounds like a good plan. Alrighty. And we'll get rid of these two as well. That way we can just clear out the hand. Keep pressing him up. Making him run, that's what we want. Power increase is fine. Ooh, okay. So Crazy Fish barely wins. Ah, that paralyzing is a good thing for me. So we're going to do a nice, nifty little thing called terraforming. Let's change all that earth, the sea into the normal, the nothingness. just what we want to see. Nope, I realize I never moved. Aw, man, that's not fun. Oh, well, that's... Live and you learn again. Yeah, still wouldn't have lasted. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Let's do this. And just move him up to try and scare his deck leader into moving more into the corner. Oh, I guess he's just staying put this time. What can we get here? Okay. And this is 3,000 or below. So I am good with that. Throw you down there. Move you over. Put you in defense position. Seems like we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Alright, so as soon as he tries to attack, that's when it's going to be fun. Amazon of the Seas, you're killing me here. You're not good enough. And let's see, was that beneficial? It probably would have been beneficial. Okay. Let's see what you are. Alright, hi Spike Cedra. Not a great start for me on this one. What's your effect again? Thunder monsters, got it. Okay, so when you come in, you're gonna get destroyed. So that's gonna be fun. Yep, goodbye. Oh, okay. So that's all you were. Oh, I do not like that double movement. But Maiden of the Aqua, yeah, all Aqua monsters get increased by 500 points. You, my good sir, are not Aqua. I can tell you that right now. Oh, what do you two make? Oh, Flame Swordsman. That's good to know. For now, goodbye, Spike Cedra. It was not a pleasure. Okay. So let's see how he reacts to that. Oh, okay. So that's... have fun losing some life points there, my dude. Hold on, what's... Okay, yeah, it was the same stuff. I thought for a second that it wasn't the same. I was very confused. No, I'm gonna keep it as is. Move you up. Keep you where you are. Yeah, we're gonna... That's a good thing, because then I can get Kairushin out fairly quickly. Yeah, that's right. You better go in defense position. Here we go. This will be good. Oh, what were you? Heavy Storm. I mean, that wouldn't really have done anything for me, but that's fine. Oh, and what were you, my good sir? Yumi. Oh, that'll actually be really nice. If I can throw that in with Burning Land, ooh, that'll be a good combination. For those of you guys who don't know, Umi, however you pronounce it, it does the same thing the Burning Land does, but instead of making everything normal terrain, it makes it sea, or water. So where we're building a water-based deck, it'll be very beneficial to us. So we're gonna throw... Well, it's Thunder Dragon yeah, your Thunder. This should work. Yes, it does work. I was gonna be really sad if it didn't. So we're gonna do that. Ooh, Violent Rain's just making it even better. Ooh, if we could get Violent Rain, Maiden of the Aqua, and maybe Change Slime, that'd be really nice. And I mean, like, really, really nice. Alright, that's your first mistake. Or maybe not your first, but it's certainly gonna be one of your last. Oh! Hello, Roaring Ocean Snake. Nice to meet you. Never mind, we're going for Roaring Ocean Snake. Nothing but. Roaring Ocean Snake is one of the most overpowered cards in this game in terms of its abilities. Because it's a mix of both Aqua Dragon and Kairushin, where it will make every surrounding space water when you flip it open, but it'll also make the space it's currently on water every time it attacks, which is fantastic because that means no matter where it's taking place, it's going to be battling on a beneficial space. Which, for when I was mentioning the toon spaces that Pegasus has, Roaring Ocean Snake is a fantastic counter to that, because no battle will it be on a space that decreases its power. So that is actually fantastic, and I'm going to end this duel here so I can try and get that. And if I don't get that, I'm gonna be terribly sad. So let's really hope that I can. Almost. Oh, come on. Yes! Oh, yes. Oh, that's very nice. Oh my gosh, I was genuinely so nervous that I wasn't gonna get it. Whew. Oh, man. Let's throw those into the deck. Let's throw those into the deck as soon as humanly possible. Let's get rid of Moon Envoys. And we can throw in the second High Tide and Roaring Ocean Snake. Oh, and Roaring Ocean Snake is Aqua too, so if we have Maiden of the Aqua, oh, that'll just make it so much better. All spell cards. I know, dude. I am so lucky, genuinely. Oh, and we can reincarnate, too, so that's gonna be fun to try out. So, reincarnation, for those who don't know, if you can see the blinking reincarnation under the card selection on the right, that lets you turn one card into 3, and they will all be of equal or lesser deck cost. So, or it's either equal or lesser, or they'll all be of lesser. So if I have a relatively high deck cost card that I am not using, reincarnating it will give me a chance to get 3 random cards that are typically below what it's at. So I might do Doma the Angel of Silence, because unless I can find something better, I think 30 deck cost is the highest that we have that's not in my deck. Yeah, so we're gonna do Doma. So we're going to reincarnate her, and let's see what we get. Ooh, Barox. Great White, which could be beneficial to us. And Fairy Dragon. Okay. So Barox is an interesting card, Fiend, so that'll be nice when we're on dark terrain. Great White will be beneficial because on water he'll be 2100, so we'll add him in too. So we'll get rid of Fever Warrior and throw in Great White. And now we're still below 900 too on our total deck cost. Not by much, but we're still below it, which is very good considering the cards that we now have. So this is actually fantastic. We're in a really good spot right now. But I am not satisfied, guys. I think we can do better. I think this deck can get much stronger just by grinding off of Mako. For example, if we can get 2 Maidens of Aquas, at least 1 more Roaring Ocean Snake, some more High Tides. Oh, there is so much potential in this, guys. Oh, what are they making? Fire Kraken, okay. That's good to know. I honestly didn't think that Pyro and Aqua were gonna mix. Alright, good to know, guys. Good to know. Okay, we've got 2 Kairushins, so we're gonna hold off on summoning anything. So next turn, we can throw one of them out. We're going to go directly in front of him so he can't do the same thing to us the following turn. Because I would like to take out the monsters on his right, or on our right, his left, but I don't want to leave the whole front lane open so he can do exactly what I just did to him. So I could theoretically end the duel here, but all I would get out of it is Kairushins, which we already have 3 in this deck, so we don't need 3. We don't need more than that, because we can't put more in. Okay, hello Fiend Kraken. So nothing's happening there, but that means you also can't kill me. So we're in a good spot, but I want to drag this one on until we can figure out a situation with Roaring Ocean Snake or Maiden of the Aqua. We're actually going to go this way, just in case. Yep, so Aqua Snake, that was good on my part, because now I'm going to bring Red Archery Girl back, which will hopefully force him to move. Yeah, just like that. I did not want to deal with a direct attack, especially where he's combining, because there's a likely chance that that is an Aqua Dragon. So let's take out Aqua Snake. Let's see. Move you up. Get get rid of Fiend Kraken, and we'll clear some of this out too. Yep, they're gonna combine, but that's okay. They're just gonna be something that's kicked to the side. So we can do Kairu Sheen. Or Kairu Sheen, something like that. So the goal for this one, guys, is to clear as many monsters as we can, so for the Graveyard Slot Machine, we have a lot to pick from. Okay, so... Alright, so we have our Roaring Ocean Snake, which is good, because that can take out Maiden of the Aqua if needed. Hello, Change Slime. That's not fun. So we're losing one Kairu Sheen, but now we can get a Change Slime out of this too, which is still going to be very beneficial to us. I think that is the Aqua Dragon, so that's going to be something we need to watch out for. Kairu Sheen right now cannot take it. So, Roaring Ocean Snake... No, I don't think Roaring Ocean Snake can either. So we're going to put Root Water here, and we're going to purposely flip it face up. Because sometimes when it's flipped face down, the AI will force itself to attack, and I'm really not trying to have that. Yeah, my goal is to make it run. Okay, so there's another combination, so that could also potentially be a Water Dragon. Let's look at that recent combination. Let's see what he did. Okay, yeah, that's a Water Dragon. Okay. These are all Water type. But that is 100% a Water Dragon, because in the last duel, that he used a Water Dragon, that's the exact combination he did. So we're going to test this one. Okay, yep, they're both Aqua Dragons. That's fun. Oh, that's great. That is not what I wanted at all. Okay, so we're gonna move you over, and we're gonna end the duel. Because I am not gonna deal with two Aqua Dragons when I can easily just win. Which sounds like some pretty common sense to me, but who knows? What are our options this time? You, that's good. Alright. The first one, I don't remember how to pronounce its name, but when I was growing up, fun fact, like originally playing this game, that and Kairu Sheen was my go-to combination to make an Aqua Dragon. Which means, if you guys can pick up on this, we have the ingredients to make an Aqua Dragon. Right now. Spike Seadra is Thunder. Spellbind opposing target. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? We're gonna keep. I think we're gonna keep Spike Seadra out for now, just because it has a really high deck cost. I don't want to run into something where, say, we move on to Joey and our deck is too strong because we have things that have too high of a deck cost in there that we're not necessarily utilizing. So as much as I would love to have some more Water Walkers in here, I do not want to have cards that I do not intend on using. Ooh. Okay, this is some power move right here. Big power move. I think you can see why. Alright, and we are approaching 2 hours, by the way, guys. this stream is about to cross at the 2-hour mark. Granted, the first 5-ish minutes were the intro screen, streaming soon, just to get some guys who would get the notification to have some time to really get to the stream, open it up if they were doing something beforehand, finish up whatever they were doing, so no one really missed out on much. So, alright, so this is going to be interesting. I wonder... Nope, doesn't work. I was kind of wondering if that would create an Aqua Dragon, but I wasn't really too hopeful with that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to throw down an invisible wire, so whatever he tries to take out to attack with is not going to survive. Which hopefully he'll move that forward, because that's probably an Aqua Dragon. Yep, there we go. It was an Aqua Dragon, look at that! It's safe to guess with Mako, if he's fusing something, it'll likely be an Aqua Dragon. And I'm very happy that we were able to kill it right there. Do you work? Oh, you do? What do you make? You make something that's weak. Good to know. And root water is stronger. Great. Beautiful. Just what we needed. Alright, but I'm gonna move you up because I know you're strong enough to take him. And we're gonna end it like that. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, root water, you do stupid things, that's fine. Okay. So you are fish and sea serpent. And you are both aqua. So... Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Pretty sure I tried that earlier tonight. But let's throw you in defense position, move you over and you down. So I'm either buying time or beating him after that move. Alright, buying time. He decides to run away. Fish. Fish and sea serpent. I can make you 2600, but I have other plans. Alright, so we're gonna try that out. See what happens. Alrighty. For this game, Aqua cards are really easy to use in this game. They're a very effective strategy because not too many other cards in this game will actively change the environment around them. The only ones that actively do that as well are immortal cards, which you can't get until you've beaten the game. So, as far as strategy goes, they are a very useful strategy to utilize in this game because when push comes to shove, Aqua cards will be able to benefit you in more ways than most other strategies will. So you can very well have effective decks that are not Aqua. There are some very, very good decks out there that are, and I've used a lot of them. But Aqua tends to be the easiest to use. Like, there are more situations where Aqua is beneficial than there are situations where others are in a lot of places. And here is an example of that. So now, nothing Mako makes is going to be able to take down that Aqua Dragon. Which is phenomenal. if I do say so myself. But yeah, other types of cards that I enjoy using in this game, just so you know, zombies are very fun to use if you have a pumpkin-oriented deck. Machines can be very fun to use. Immortals are so overpowered, which is why you can only get them through a very special process after you've beaten the game. And dragons. Dragons are always very fun to me, because I love combining Meteor Dragon and Red Eyes to make Meteor Black. Because that thing is a bombshell of a dragon with 3,500 attack that is way too simple to get onto the field. Okay. So you're only 14, so I'll move you back. I'll take you out with Great White. Oh yeah, zombies are really fun. Because zombies are probably up there with Aquas as one of the easiest to use decks. Just because, especially if you're running like one or more pumpkins, you're constantly getting a buff, so it doesn't really matter the environment that you're playing in, which I think is fantastic. Let's bring the HUD back, thank you. Took a sip of my water, and as I was just grabbing my controller again, I accidentally bumped that. Alright, so what are we gonna be dealing with? Why don't you want to put your cards into defense position, Mako? That's gonna make this so difficult. And so unnecessary. Let's see, what are you gonna do? You gonna put him in defense? You gonna let me take some of them out? There we go. Yo, you're getting some common sense. Oh, but why not with all of them? Might as well start on these. That's right, man-eating black shark. Another fun fact from when I was younger and playing this game. 13-year-old me would always refer to man-eating black shark as Sharky, and nothing else. Alright, so let's get rid of some of these guys and throw a Karushin out there. Because he can do this, which will be very nice. Hello, crazy fish. Alright, so we should be able to push him into a corner where grinding some monsters off of him would be very beneficial and rather easy. Come on, dude. Don't do that to me. Hello, Furious Sea King. I gotta attack it. Like, I can't just not, you know? Really sealing my fate here, my dude. Oh! Ooh, you're really sealing your own fate. Yeah, you are boned, my good man. In the kindest of ways, you are done for. What was that card? That was another power-up. Oh, it was. I could have gotten him to 4,700. Oh well, that's fine. It explains why they're not in defense position. So let's just keep it going. Hello, Mech Bass. And let's move Kyroshin over. Hey, Jellyfish. I hope you like the graveyard. Kyrishine. So let's just throw you out there. Just put you on top of the big trap, put some more water onto the field. You know, take advantage of it. Because it's like we haven't enough already, you know? Ah, here we go! Ooh, what were you? Heavy storm again, okay, okay. Zone Eater, just bringing a lot more of that into the fray. So I really want Maiden of Aqua. Either Roaring Ocean Snake or Maiden of the Aqua. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get rid of my cards a little bit until I can get my Roaring Ocean Snake onto the field, and just alternate between which spot around the enemy leader that stays alive. That way, whatever card he throws down, we have a solid chance of killing. So for example, I'm going to throw Aqua Dragon over here. So now, even if he does draw and is able to play something like a Roaring Ocean Snake, Aqua Dragon is easily able to kill it. Clear house again. Just really get rid of some stuff until we draw what we need. There we go. Honestly, I can now just alternate with Aqua Dragon. There goes Red Archery Girl. Honestly, I might end this duel with having his entire deck in the graveyard, which would not be the first time something like that has happened to me, to be honest. Let's throw this over here, give you the Kyrishine. That way he can outpower a fairly strong card like Roaring Ocean Snake. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Ooh. Let's put you on Parshat then. But I certainly don't want Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon to go kaput. Let's get rid of you. Oh, what were you? Fortress Wills. Oh, okay. 2 fish monsters and Mech Bass to summon Fortress Whale. Good to know. Maybe we'll go for a ritual at some point. Maybe in another stream. Alright, there's an Aqua Dragon. Oh, Tisk, my dude. Not a smart decision there. Not a smart decision at all. You are light, so you're gonna get fun treatment. Oh, I love having strong cards. Bye. Oh, it was Aqua Snake. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I have Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon attack, but then I'm gonna move Kyrishine out of there. That way you can keep summoning monsters. That's right. Ugh. Goodness, I'm getting kind of tired. Let's see. Get rid of you. Oh, there's our Maiden of the Aqua. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, so I think we're good. We can test our luck. Make him surrender the old-fashioned way. Surround him with sea dragons, sea serpents, and real dragons, and make him pee himself, maybe. Probably. Who knows? And let's see if we can get Maiden of the Aqua, because that would be a fantastic grab. If she shows up. Ooh, there's a chance that she might be a 3-in-a-row bonus. Ah, there goes our 3-in-a-row bonus. Alright, so we've got some pretty good cards. Certainly nothing to really complain about. So I'm thinking stack the deck one more time, go against him, and I think from there I may call it a night on this stream, and then come back with it either tomorrow or next week whenever I have a good chance to play for an extended period of time without too much disturbance from others. Because my college roommate right now is not in the room. Do I have any other spots now? He is spending the weekend at another place, which is why I have had the time to stream uninterrupted for the past 2 hours, 17 minutes-ish. So I would love to keep doing this with you guys, as long as I can balance out the time I have free and the time I have to be doing extracurriculars or schoolwork or things like that. But I will hopefully, the goal, absolute goal that I'm going to really try to stick to this time is once a week. I'm not sure how consistent I can be with once a week. There may be some times where it's once every other week, but I'm going to try to stream at least once every week now. Not really sure who's gonna hold me to it if I slip, but I'm going to try and hold myself to it because I believe I might be able to do that. Maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna, all seriousness guys, I'm gonna try to stream once a week. There's a chance that it may not happen every single week, but if it doesn't, expect a stream the following week. I hope. Yeah, that is the goal. So we're gonna do Mako one more time, see where we can get with that, and then I am going to call it a night because it is past 2 in the morning for me. I am not normally this active at this time of night, and I am getting fairly tired. But I hope you guys haven't really noticed it in how I have been talking to you guys at all. But yeah, I've been getting a little tired, getting a little sleepy. Figure I might as well call it at a good breaking point when I can. So, oof, just had a little bit of a glitch there because I had to plug my laptop back in. Okay, so now we're gonna rush at him with some Kairu Sheen right here. And let's see how that goes. Oh, I could have attacked him if I moved up first. That's a big oof right there. Not the best move on my part. And he has an Aqua Dragon. Good. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Yay. This is great, guys. I love this. This is how it was meant to be. This was how I was supposed to end. Invisible wire won't even do anything because he's above 3,000. Oh, that's great. So great. Yay. Yay. Run away. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I knew I should have moved backwards. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Over. Gonna put you in defense position. And we're gonna pray! Certainly gonna be a lot of praying. Yeah, I did not expect to win this battle, specifically once Aqua Dragon came in. So, that's gonna be a bit rough. Alright. I need a thunder monster. If I pick up something thunder, then I should be good. Thanks, man. I'm really glad that you enjoy my streams. I don't really get too many people that stick around and talk, so having you here and just the fact that you have enjoyed watching me play this game, honestly, I am very thankful of that. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you, man. I am very happy that you are enjoying this. And I hope that the next time I stream, you will certainly be there in the comments. And I definitely just lost this turn. Because Aqua Dragon. Yep, definitely just lost. So it's a bit of a somber note to end on, but I am getting very tired. And I do not want to get to the point where I'm overtired and then can't sleep. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know some of you did, based on your comments. But for those who aren't really responding, I hope that you have enjoyed the stream. I hope that you will continue to watch me in the future. I see that there are a good few of you who are listed as viewers currently. So for those of you watching currently, for those of you who are watching if/when I re-upload this to YouTube or something like that, I genuinely hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it from start to finish, congratulations, pat yourself on the back, tell yourself you did a good job, because honestly, you managed to sit through 2 hours and 28 minutes plus or minus a few of me rambling to myself while playing video games, which, that's an achievement. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye guys.